everybody. Hey, Addie.
Hello. We're
So,
back.
on like a mid-afternoon, it's 5 o'clock. It's the afternoon still. It's a day life.
It is for
So,
me. Smack dab in the middle of the afternoon for me.
right there, and pretty much everybody, but in Eastern. So 5 o'clock is like the cutoff for evening now, but whatever. It's still daytime. Sun's still up, so it's a day life. Sister Wives is starting tomorrow, and I've been up for 8 hours digging and digging and digging to see what's being said. There's a lot of stuff that's come out in the last few days with Cody talking about Garrison, same with Janelle, the house thing. There's a lot, and I think I might know what caused the kerfuffle between McKelty and Robyn at this funeral. So let me say hi to everybody, and we'll get going to. Hey, Barbie, Susie Q. Susie Q, do you want me to tell everybody who you're related to? Nancy, MTT, J Freak, Rabbit, Paula, Lisa Edwards, Celia, Nana Banana. I think I said hi to Nancy. Ellie, Flower Child, Linda S, Sheila, Toys for Tears, Shayna Shauna, Amanda, Sherry in Paradise. Yes, Addie, you do look quite striking today.
Oh, thank you.
Helen back. Hey, Helen back. Maggie A.
I was just
Ruth Carroll.
sharing the live on my community wall. Thank
So
you,
Susie
everybody.
Q. Hey, Snark. Wait, I already have breaking news. There it is. Our own Susie Q is related to Josh Cedar.
Does he pronounce it cedar or cider?
I don't care.
That's my question. I don't
care. But it goes back to what the 1600s, I believe, like a great grandfather. So we all know that we need to just get rid of Susie Q. No, never.
No.
But
she's my girl.
Yeah, like they share a bloodline. But that's a funny part of that. J Freak. I asked her if she wanted me to say it, so let's get into Sister Wives. I'm gonna play my little intro, and there's a lot to cover. Where's my intro? Don't know where it is. Can never find it.
Clean stuff out of there.
Oh yeah, because there is so much crap in my backstage here. Where is it? Oh, there we go.
Teeny tiny.
Oh, Stephanie. Okay, that wasn't right either. That's my bet on that one. MW. So, and before I get into this, don't forget I am going live again on my buddy's Lego channel. It's in my community tab for part 2. I've been told that they never have to split anybody as a guest into 2 parts. Here I am. So if you want to watch me make an ass out of myself again on their channel, it's at 9 o'clock, 4 hours from now. Also, I'll be live with Molly tomorrow night, and that should be very interesting. I will be Mondays and I think while you're here, Addie, our recaps, since 90 Day and Sister Wives are both on Sunday nights now. We have to figure out which night we're going to do which. I think we're going to switch things and do Sister Wives on Monday, and the 90 Day recap on Tuesday. And also on Tuesday in the afternoon, I'm going to be live with Danielle Jabali. So busy. Now that the minutes are done. Hey, Steven.
Works for me.
All right, so I have so many notes here. Okay. Like I said, I've been listening to podcasts. I've been doing my own digging. I've been listening to other YouTube channels to kind of put this all together in perspective. I listened to Sarah Fraser's podcast, and if you aren't subscribed to her podcast, she really does a lot of carries a lot of shows. She does all of TLC, like every TLC show. She also does Bravo and Housewives, like I do. So check her out. I was watching her today, and let me see here. What do I have? Okay. One of the things she said is that there's rumors going around that Janelle might be suing Kody and Robyn for, all the money she doesn't have from them. As we know, Janelle kind of walked away with nothing, and we saw her on the show stating, I put my whole life into this marriage. I never thought that it would go this way. Christine got the house out of it. Mary's got the inn, which is now temporarily closed.
Right.
And I have the fifth wheel. And I just checked today, and because Coyote Pass is still there and they still owe money on it, and Janelle's name is still on that title, to right this second. So even though I don't think Janelle would sue them, but she should, why not? After Robyn came around, that's all Cody could think about.
Yeah, I think it's time to lawyer up.
But I don't know. I don't think Janelle would do it. I mean,
I don't either.
Listen, we're all team Janelle. We're all team Christine, partially team Mary. And no, I don't think anybody here likes the co-star. So, and she really just had the fifth wheel, that she had to live in Coyote Pass in the middle of nowhere with no water, no road, no mail, no grass, no the infamous dirt pond that's never been filled with water, by her lonesome, with coyotes and mountain lions and all that stuff in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, Maggie, I would think that'd be a good idea. But do I think that Robyn and Cody will give a dime to any of them?
No.
Oh no.
Speaking of painting.
Oh God, not one of those gaudy paintings. No, no. And Akira, who's a TikToker, she's going through a little bit of hell right now because I would like your opinions on this. I talked to Akira because I was impressed. I'm like, damn girl. Hey, Tony Ann.
Hey, Tony Ann.
I was like, damn girl. That's some hot footage you got there. And I wanted her to come on the show and talk about it, but I think she's going through a lot of crap right now because people are kind of split down the middle of her tactics, for lack of a better word, in going to Cody and Robyn's house to film it. Supposedly it's on Akira's channel on TikTok, and it was an open house, right?
I did watch it.
So, anybody can go into an open house.
Right.
If I had been there, I probably would have done it. Because you can't see closer to that than being in their home. And I think what people are giving her grief about is that, she filmed it. And if I were there, I don't think I have the balls to do it.
I wouldn't have opened any drawers, no. But I wouldn't have put my fingers on paintings either.
Yeah. She opened some drawers, I mean, if you're filming it, maybe like open the drawer and not show that part. You know what I mean?
I mean,
And then she went into closet. She saw like the Lego set that we saw, like the Lego sets plural, when like a couple of weeks ago when we went through Robyn's house. What we were using, hey, Wendy H. Wendy H is going to be with me live later for the Legos, by the way. What was I saying? What was the last thing I said? You're pulling out drawers, open house.
You were talking about the Legos?
Legos. So she was filming all of that, opening drawers, filming it. And how do I get to subscriber mode to chat?
Oh, you got it set probably high.
I set it to 10 weeks. Tony Ann, you should have been following me for more than 10 weeks. I could change it to members, but then that bumps everybody else out. I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have had the balls to, although I appreciate her tenacity. I don't think I could have opened up the drawers. I mean, like filming it, I'd be like, who else is looking at me? Like, open house has a lot of people in it, especially a house like that, because it is a celebrity home. I don't know. I applaud it. I just think, maybe she shouldn't have opened the drawers. Like, face the camera that way while she's like pulling out the drawers. I'm looking. I don't know. It is like, a privacy matter.
Yes.
But I don't know. I mean, and then she was touching the paintings. Hey, JC, which,
like I think I commented about that, about if you're going to, if a painting doesn't have glass on it, don't touch it, because your oils and your acids and whatnot from your hands deteriorate, paintings. So you do never touch a painting.
Hey, Wanda, but those paintings are so hideous. Like, and like they're wall to wall, like when he's showing it live, like, and like you'd think this wall is busy. This is just like the one wall in our house where like we have room for like our like, these aren't paintings, just pictures.
The rest of the walls aren't like that there.
Yeah, no. Like when people have like stairs and they have all the pictures of the family like up and down like the stairwell, like that's what this wall is here. That's pretty much it. I mean, she really gave us a dynamic experience of the house.
I thought it was pretty cool to see.
I'm mad at her.
No.
No. And like I said, if I were there, I probably would have done the same thing, except maybe instead of filming it, maybe I would have taken some pictures, like, Cody, distract this person. I'd be like, you know what I mean? I don't. And what she also did, well, there's paintings like stacked, painting from the floor with like 1 inch gap, another 1 inch gap, another 1 inch gap, and then another one on top of that to the ceiling.
And then there's that one gigantic one that's like the entire size of a wall.
And they also found out today that they bought that house with the furniture in play.
Wait, what?
When they bought that house, like the furniture was already there, like not that hideous artwork or Robyn's purple like bedroom palace.
Was the olive green and burnt sienna coloring there? Because that's awful.
I can't stand olive green. I'm not a big fan of green, but olive green I feel is like the worst shade of green. It looks like vomit to me. I just don't like olive green. Where? Who? Huh? What did you just say? Who's what? Huh?
Oh, sorry. I saw Phoebe walk by behind you.
Oh, yeah. They're all. Hope's right there.
That's my Phoebe.
There's Hope taking a nap. Georgie's in the bedroom. Hey, JJ. So, hey, Karen. I just checked today, and it's not paid off. Hold on. Let me get on that. Oh. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But from what I saw, they still owed a couple of $100,000, and Janelle's name is still on the property. But if I'm wrong about that, that's fine. Let me see. Let me talk to somebody real quick.
JC, they're selling the house that they don't let anyone come in to film. They film outside of it. And now we know why. because they didn't want, in my opinion, allegedly, they didn't want anyone to see all of the paintings that they've put all the money into, and why you have family members who are not, may need a little bit of money, and it's all in the paintings, in my opinion.
I'm sorry, Tony Ann. I don't know why you aren't able to chat. Did you unsubscribe from me? And then maybe resubscribe? But I'll give you some bells. Bells and whistles for the super chats. But I'll circle back to if it's so paid off. I don't think it's paid off because I just saw it today, like an hour before.
And I think they've been reporting on it, other creators, and they have not said that it's been paid off. I've heard it say that it's not, so I don't know either.
We'll circle back to it. Like I would hate to put anything false out there, So circling back. So Akira did the live. Okay, that's done. And was it a breach of privacy?
Love you, Tony Ann.
Opening the closets and closets I can see. The drawers. I can't say drawer without
I
sounding like
love
a Brooklyn
the way you say it.
I can't mask that. I try to mask my Long Island accent as best I can, and drawer is something I just can't say. Yeah, Tony, try coming in and out. So, to circle back to the point of this little part of the live, I mean, I don't think that Janelle would be suing them, but I'd be all for it if she did.
No, I think she deserves a little bit of something. She has gotten nothing. I mean, she got nothing. She had to sit out there in that motorhome and freeze her butt off till she finally got the little dinky apartment, and just, yeah. So I would have no issue with it. So
I think she might have, because I was talking to her and she kind of like vanished.
she may have.
So
She might have gotten major flack.
No, she's gotten major flack for it, like 100%. I don't hate it. The draws thing is like, that's like the line you probably shouldn't have crossed. But, Akira also went to Cody's favorite restaurant, where him and Robyn go all the time. Like, what is it, Fat Olive or something like that? So, and she was talking to like waiters, managers, bartenders, and they were all giving her tea, how often Cody and Janelle, she wishes, no, he wishes, no, they don't wish. How often Cody and Robyn go there. That's his spot. And, they told her, like, what he eats, when they come, their bowel movements, everything. She really did her detective work. And, I have to give her credit. Pulling the draws out, no. But for everything else, I'm still waiting to hear back if Coyote Pass is paid off. All right, so moving on. Let's see what we have here.
Oh,
it came out.
Tony Ann says, do you have anything open in the background? I can't go from shorts to chats. It blocks the chat for me. So, Tony Ann, if you're listening, there you go. Try that.
Yeah, because there's no reason Tony Ann shouldn't be able to chat. I know that. JJ, what'd you say here? Janelle, she should. Because,
Janelle was the one who took care of all the money.
She was the accountant.
Yep.
And, Cody and Robyn are selling this house, the one they're in now, the one that Akira went to, that we saw in the show. So my person told me, I'm not seeing anything, nothing new filed, but it was owner finance, so who knows if it needs to be updated. So still it's reading as it's not paid off, but maybe it's paid off and it's not updated yet. So, and that's what I thought. And I think that if Coyote Pass was paid off, everybody and their mother, every blogger would be covering it. Yeah, we've been live for a solid 20, Linda.
Refresh, Linda. Oh, I guess that's saying refresh when it's not moving doesn't help her a bit. Again, let me type it in the chat.
So they're selling this house for 1.6. And, originally it was, oh, we have financial crisis. We're eating peanut butter and jelly every day. The kids have to go to school in tattered clothes, a big old sob story. But they're selling this house for 1.6. And the new house, what they're looking for is in the range to 3 million to 3.6. So if you're so poor, why are you getting a house double the price?
Interesting. I guess.
And one of my beautiful mods dropped the members link. And by the way, if you want to become a member, do not do it through an iPhone. I mean, I have an iPhone for 15 years now. Don't do it through an iPhone because you're going to get hit with an extra surcharge that I don't see and YouTube doesn't see. Because, I guess Apple has the audacity to take a charge of whatever. It looks like if you send a super chat through Apple, I get 50%, YouTube gets 30, and Apple gets 20. And it's just disgusting.
Yes, they're staying in Flagstaff. They're planning on buying a house. Is it more in town, I believe, is what they said?
Closer to downtown Flagstaff.
Yeah.
So you so poor, why isn't Coyote Pass paid off? Why are you getting a house double the price? They're not poor. And from Garrison, from Payton's interview with me that we did last year, he said, Cody does make money and he is an arms seller. He's been in that game for a long time. So I don't know, the statues, it's just if you want to see the most gaudiest house in the world, they should make a museum of gaudy, and it should be Robyn and Cody's house, and people from all the land can walk in to see the most gaudiest. There's nothing put together. They have Eastern themes, Western themes, I don't know.
It's whatever catches the eye at the time of the purchase, right? I do understand the purple, given that it's that their Mormon belief or whatever, it comes from that, the royal purple. So that's what I think it is anyway.
And their
love purple. So I said I happen to love purple, so I'm not mad at the purple.
That bedroom looks like Grimace had diarrhea all over it. Grimace and Barney.
It's my favorite color, Grimace color.
Just shit purple all over that room. Grimace and Barney were probably getting it on in their palatial bedroom, and that's all the spooge that came out of them. I don't know, but it's just too much goddamn purple. So, and then they have the purple coyotes and the purple this and the purple statues and okay, so
Barney barf.
And taxes being $16K, over here, that's cheap to have taxes $16K. So I don't know. They also have a heated driveway.
That's actually very needed in Flagstaff in the winter.
Who can afford it? If these people are eating if they're on a bread and water diet, how can they afford a heated driveway? And Liberace-esque isn't even the word. All she needs is a few golden candelabras around it. And a grand piano with the corpse of Liberace playing it with the with the candelabra.
And I think I heard that they just got the driveway redone because they had to redo the heating stuff underneath. So that's a new thing they just poured money into. But
JC, if you didn't watch my live going room by room, it was from 2 weeks ago. Check it out. You'll see how awful it is. But whatever. then, like, they also have a generator that can electrify that whole giant house. You know how much it takes for a generator to do that? Oh, right. Like,
We
oh,
haven't
doesn't
yet.
everybody have a heated driveway? Oh, like,
It, if you don't live in the snow or live where it snows, a lot with they live in the mountains in Flagstaff and there's a lot of snow, so that is understandable. But the fact that there's always money issues in this family, that's what a lot of people are struggling with. They just had that redone, so
the paintings are horrific. Like, I would wake up having nightmares if I had to sleep in that room, and then the purple. So moving forward, then there were rumors of Cody possibly like courting a new wife. Well, that's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. Even Janelle said that. I think on the show, whether it was season 17 or 18, but Janelle said that. And they're also paying $600 a month for water to be delivered to their house. Like, nothing but the finest water for us. Hibbity bibbity. Thank you, Stephen. Ooh, hibbity bibbity. We have a water shipped here from the glaciers of Greenland. Just the purest water for everyone here at Shea Robyn. $600 a month for water.
And they have propane. Did you see the gigantic propane tank underneath there?
Well, they're ready for the apocalypse. So when it hits, they're ready. Like, all I'm missing is a panic room, which I'm probably sure they have one somewhere, but they won't disclose that yet.
It's called the
But
old cellar.
like, could you imagine? Like, I don't know. Even if I was rich, I'd be like, no, the tap's fine. Well, you want water? Here, use the tap. I don't know. It's just a little bit too much. So then we have okay, blah, 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 blah. People want Robyn to take a lie detector test. We want them. Well, not all of them. I would like Cody and Robyn to take a lie detector test. But that day will never come. And then we find out. By the way, season 19 is the one that's going to start tomorrow. That's not. They already filmed season 20 with it, so you're going to get more Sister Wives until at least this is 2024, and then this season will probably end before Christmas, like it usually does, and then 2025. So season 20 will end at 2025, and we'll have at least 2 more seasons of it. Tomorrow night, it's gonna be good.
Oof. I'm going to be yelling at my TV a lot.
But I still think that, like, we're not done with the Sister Wives. I don't, shoot. I've watched every season from the show when it first started, and I was living in Franklin Square before Cody and I got married. So 2010, we watched Sister Wives, and I think it'd be very interesting if we have a spinoff, like, Janelle and Christine, like, like Cagney and Lacey, like, like, I now that they're all free of him, I would love to see a spinoff, because I'm kind of over Cody. I think everybody else is over Cody.
Yes.
And I would like to see more on Christine and Janelle's journey with the kids. Then, Addie, can you put a poll up?
Sure.
Did Robyn screw this family? Or you could be like you could add a little more flourish to it. But Robyn, even in the trailer that we've seen for next season, is like, Cody ruined the family. Cody sabotaged this family. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Oh yeah, Cody reconfirmed Because God forbid he let go of those 2 tendrils that are hanging on by a thread.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God, not another one. Oh Lord. It's the busiest week. Tomorrow, Sunday night's going to be Dancing Sister Wives and 90 Day. Then we have Monday nights Dancing with the Stars. And now Salt Lake also starts tomorrow, which I said that we would get back into. Okay. But like I can't take Robyn sitting there on those trailers. Oh my God, I'm so miserable and Kony sabotage, this whole family. Well, nah. Robyn, what did you think you were pulling when it's so hard for, my kids to get adopted if, Cody's not like my legal husband. I see you, Robyn.
I should have added a third. I said, who ruined the family, Kody or Robyn? I should have put in both, a third option.
And then a fourth option would have been my sister wife's closet. You could add a bunch of that stuff.
So
you want to talk about?
Put it in the chat.
Okay, just now that I thought of that, have you ever gone to my sister wife's closet and saw all that gaudy jewelry that they want you to pay like $250 for like a silver plated charm? It's the same shit that they have in the house. And I think my sister wife's closet is still up. Let me look.
I think it is, and I don't think that they actually have anything on it. I think it's like they took everything down, but the channel itself, the site itself is still there. The last time I looked. And when I first started watching the show, I did almost go over there and purchase something just to say I did, but I didn't. I was like, okay, no, I can't do this. So no, I did not purchase.
Okay, I'm just going to share this for a second. Hold on.
MW, yes. Salt Lake starts tomorrow, too.
Okay. Put that down. Okay, look at this. Choose to keep going. Sterling Silver. Oh, Lord. Look, this is what they're selling. Oh, my God, how dare they?
Choose. Oh, okay. It's probably stuff religious wise, I think, with those bracelets.
So, no, they're still selling stuff here.
Huh.
Choose to keep going. Sterling Silver S Awareness Men's ID bracelet. What is this? Oh my goodness. Talk about cashing in on Garrison, huh? This is disgusting.
What does it say?
I'll read it.
See it.
I'm in shock. Right? This is disgusting. Hold on. Let me. Ooh. This sterling silver ID bracelet is to bring awareness and support to survivors of S and those left behind by S. The semicolon helps a sentence not to end but keep it going. And I hate it so much more for the improper use of a semicolon. You could have used a hyphen there. It is a symbol to help remind people that their story isn't over. More people need to realize there is help. There are resources. It is okay to ask for help and talk about it. There are always people that care more than you even realize. And they're selling this for $147. And then they have the audacity to put the hotline in there. But then they give you the measurements of, oh my God. Dedicated to my loved one. I miss you, Robyn. Oh my God. I
wonder if
I didn't even know about this until just now.
Oh, my heart hurts.
Oh my God. What pieces of shit they are. I can't.
Goodness.
I cannot. So maybe this has something to do with what caught. Like, I feel like
I
Shannon.
wonder.
I can't even speak. This is insane.
Whew,
This is
that just gave
insane.
me a hot flash.
I
McKelty claimed that bracket was for Sabin's brother.
I don't care. It's still, even if it is. So either one way or the other, she's capitalizing on someone's S, whether it's Garrison or her brother. Still wrong.
Tony Ann wants to change her vote to Robyn. I should have put both.
Selling gaudy bracelets at 100, was it 147 at a pop?
Yes, and do all the proceeds to that go to
It
awareness?
goes a portion of every sale. I don't want to say,
there
they
it
say
is.
a portion. What, $1 of every sale, 1 cent of every
Project.
sale?
Oh, so they started. Who owns Project Semicolon?
Well, let's click on it.
Ooh, because I've not heard of that.
I haven't either.
Everyone chatters want to change their vote. I can start a new one and put both in there.
This is this. Oh, you can't see it. It's a S, like,
Right.
web page. But what portion, Robyn? I can't believe this. Whether it's over gap, and I would love to know when this was added to their page.
Yes, regardless of who it is, that's I would, if I were going to do something like that, I would have
Hey, Val.
all proceeds go, in my opinion. I would feel horrible taking any of
Yeah,
that for
MW.
myself.
I'll take that bet because I don't know. Like, this is just yucky in every way. To capitalize and charge people $150 for a sterling silver, like, nameplate crap. No, I'm sorry. She's disgusting. He's disgusting. Oh my God. This is too much. What else do they have here? Oh my God. Wait, so then they have this one here that's sold out, but then they have it here for 147. Huh? Oh, this one's oh my God. Oh my God. They sold this one for 90. Same bracelet.
I wonder if that's a women's size, smaller, because the other one says it's men's size, right?
It's the same bracelet. The same design. And men don't wear like bracelets like that. First off. I don't see men wearing nameplates. And I was always jealous of girls because I always wanted to wear like a nameplate on my around my neck, like John. Carrie's nameplate in Sex and the City. I've always wanted to wear a nameplate, but men don't do that. And I really don't think that men would order this bracelet plate, whatever. So she sold this for 90, and then all of a sudden it became sold out. And then what is this? How do I get out of this?
I'm going to assume that that's the women's size, and
here's the men's 100 and 150. So they decided to up the price another $60. It's the same design, and men don't wear like you see my mouse here. They don't wear like the dangly shit like that either. It's very feminine. I can't believe the balls.
I have a feeling it's the same picture for both. It's just
it is. It's the same bracelet.
Oh, there's a Claudia stuff.
The clattering, yeah.
Yeah.
Just oh, I can't believe that. Whether it's Garrison or her brother or anybody, to make money off of someone's S is just criminal. You have no fucking heart. Well, I am mad as hell right now. I'm trying to calm down. I'm sorry. I am mad. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even know about it. We came here on like a whim.
Yeah.
And then the charge, I don't know, what, $150 for it? Maybe you could have charged $25 for it. Like the price it was to make it.
Oops. I thought the last
These,
time we looked, it was temporary shutdown. Last time I looked, it was. There was nothing on it. She hadn't worked it.
sorry, I need ooh.
And money for autism? Yeah. Maggie says, who the heck buys from them?
Nut
Their
jobs?
fan
I don't
base?
know. Like you want to what? Ron Shell Adore Dog Tag Sterling Silver double-sided pendant and chain, $112. I would enlist in the fucking Marines before I spent that much money on a dog tag. Oof, this is nasty. I'm sorry, I'm in a really bad mood right now.
Good.
So I'm God.
Good to see you, Valhalla.
Oh my God. Yeah, they have quite a bit of stuff up for sale still.
Yeah, if you click it, does it go to a cart?
Look at this. Look at this, mama. Sterling silver and 14 karat gold clattering. What? $557. Are you kidding me? Marilyn, you're not the same Marilyn I know from high school, are you? That I graduated with?
Oh, that would be so cool.
Tell me you are.
Waiting to see. The suspense. Oh,
okay. Oh, damn. Oh, well, hi. Welcome.
Glad you're here.
I graduated with Marilyn Sanchez, and we're from Long Island. So I was hoping that would have been you. I'm like, girl, I haven't seen you in so long. Let me see. Who in the chat would spend almost $600 with this? Because it's $557, then the shipping.
Now, is a clattering, that's Irish, right?
Celtic? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm half Irish, and I would not buy one.
A quarter Irish. My mother was half Irish, half Italian. I would anybody buy this in the chat? The prices they're charging, why? Because Robyn Brown made it, and it's funny that this website is still up, and then people say they're poor.
Okay, so I'm going to end the poll at 13 minutes with 97 votes. If anybody else wants to vote, get your vote in for who ruined the family, Cody or Robyn.
This is fucking insane. And to capitalize off anyone's S attempt is disgusting. And that's whether it's her brother, which makes it even more disgusting because that's your your blood brother, or your stepson. They're all one big family, and or they were. Either way, this is just the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And then they charge $90 for it, and then all of a sudden it's sold out. And they thought, and this is in my head, and this is where I'm going with this. They said, "Oh, listen, we could close that one up and make a new one for men." and charge $60 more than the other. Holy hell. This is
It is a different style. I can see that in the picture. So the poll, the end of the poll was, let me close that. I have to scroll up to it. Oh wait, let me go back here.
Different designs.
98
I see
votes.
that. I see. The only difference I see is that this here has like ridges, like a different type of ridge. And then this is like a tighter type of ridge, you know. But both of them, like, you know, have the hooks, and both of them have like the little fall off chain. And no man is gonna wear that. I'm sorry. I've never seen one man walking around with like a nameplate bracelet with a charm hanging off the end of it. I don't know. The ring my husband, he's 100% Irish, gave me has a heart made of emerald. None of this is cute. This is just gross. So, let's move on because we still have a lot more to cover. I'm gonna get rid of this horribleness. Okay.
Yeah, that didn't sit well at all. It would have sat well had it been a donation type of thing where the funds go to that, not portions of it. I donate
100% of the
100%
proceeds go to that charity, and also it should have been like the cost of making it, because you know that probably makes like $25 to make that sterling silver. Right. You know, and that, you know, that shit probably is going to turn green after you take your third shower with it. Just saying. Ooh, I'm mad.
And oops, where'd it go? There it is. This one, she's no, the ring, her husband, he's 100% Irish, has a heart made of emerald. None of this is cute. No, I agree.
So disgusting. I am.
Okay, so what's next?
Our blood's boiling. Okay, so then we get like we get. It's hard to like go back to like where we started. Then we find out that the first 3 episodes of the new season have been brought to light, and by the 3rd episode of season 19, we'll see Cody meeting David, Christine's new man, for the first time in person.
So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And it feels weird because I feel like that maybe they went and refilmed some of the scenes because of the way it all falls, and we already know that, you know, he's been in for however long. What is this, 2 years ago that they're starting back with this episode, or this season starts from 2 years ago? So
And still, my Peyton interview is the most current interview with anybody, you know, like that's been shown on TV. I'm sorry. And then, like, okay, so let's talk about Cody addressing Garrus. Did we do that already? I'm sorry, my mind's spinning right now.
Which one?
Cody addressing Garrison's
no, we have
death.
not talked about that yet.
Okay, so Cody and Janelle both recently had an interview with People Magazine about, you know, it's the first time they spoke out about it. And, you know, Cody, being so pompous as he is, was saying, you know, I thought that we'd have more time together, that, you know, he was living his life, I was living mine, and we were busy, and sooner or later we'd probably meet up. I want a cigarette so badly right now, JC, but I don't want to smoke on camera. I'm so mad. I might have to break my rule. Addie, can you chime in on that for a second?
Yes. So I wonder if I can find the quote. I wonder. Let me see if I can find the quote.
Go to People.
People.
I'm sorry, I need to calm down a second.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Where is he? Okay. No. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna do, so is it this one? Let me see. I should have thought about getting this earlier in the exclusive. Let's see. So
Okay, don't worry about it.
So one of the things that I'm hearing them say is that they didn't know. They're saying they didn't know Garrison was struggling with any issues, and I struggle with that because I know that there were conversations back and forth that we saw. So I struggle with, accepting the fact that they had no idea. Yeah, if anybody can tell me where to go to get that, whatever he said.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, because I'm not good on the fly. But anyway, about what he said some things that in reading it, he mentioned, he wishes.
I poured myself a glass of wine and I lit myself a cigarette because I'm like, I gotta calm down. Oh, cheers.
So that he had one regret, and I can't, if you do, you have that, like what he said about
Yeah,
that?
I have it.
Okay.
Cody was more or less like, it's not my fault. We were living different lifestyles. I only wish that I could have had a beer with him. But let's not forget how much Cody berated Garrison the last 2 seasons.
Yes, he's the one that's Garrison sat at the table and said, we don't need him in our life, type of thing. And
On the first glass I poured.
Yes.
And that, Cody constantly called his children bullies and liars. And Garrison did play a big part because when they were having that gift exchange with Robyn, and then Robyn pulled out of it, remember? And then they got all mad because Robyn's like, me and my family aren't going to be, participating in this gift exchange, which the whole family had done every year. And the other question is, Glennis, are we going to see this season? I don't know. Because Sister Wives is notorious for filming 2 years prior to its being shown. Just like now, they're always way behind in filming. They already filmed season 20, but season 19 hasn't aired yet. So season 20 is going to be so far behind the times, and that's been my biggest problem with Sister Wives since it's been on, because you're seeing just old stuff and nothing current. And I think they do that to keep their noses clean a little bit.
Because now we're getting on to, we're going to see the baby, McKelty have her twins, and that was what, they're 2 years old now?
And that was the first time that kind of the whole family was like put in the same room. Okay. For a long time. And it has to be hard for the kids. Cody had 18 kids, now 17. And for the last 5-6 seasons, we've seen him shut in Robyn's house. The whole time. When they moved to Coyote Pass, he was living with Robyn. Mary was living in an oak tree in fucking Arizona. Poor Christine, in an apartment, then a fifth wheel in the middle of the desert with nobody around her. That's scary as hell for me. And then Christine, she had her house, which she was smart. Christine was smart. She made sure that was her name, because let's not forget, how many years ago was it when Christine said that Robyn's going to ruin everything. And you know, how many years ago was it? Because the first season of Sister Wives was Cody courting Robyn.
Right.
That's how the show started.
And I saw Payton say the other day on his TikTok that Truly is now the age he was when they started filming the show, and Truly was born on the show. He said it blows his mind to think about that.
Yeah, we've been watching this show for a long time. We've watched all the kids grow. You know, we watched Mariah transition to Leo, right?
Leon, yeah.
Leon. There's a lot that we've seen these kids grow up from the beginning. Like, remember, like the first season when Logan was making breakfast for everybody in the house because Janelle had to go to work super early in the morning. And Janelle said that Robyn would be the downfall of this family years ago, and here we are. But imagine having, like, you know, 18 kids, and, you know, Robyn and Cody have Aurora, Dayton, and Brielle, right? Those were the kids that Robyn had prior to the marriage, and then Solomon and Ariana, right? All right, Ariella. They came. You know, that's from Cody's loins, and he became a shut-in with them, and he moved. Let's not forget from the Payton interview, he moved the whole family where they were happy in Vegas to the middle of nowhere, desert, dried up lake, Coyote Pass, and just because Dayton wanted to go to college in that area in Flagstaff, and you know, it wasn't. And I don't want to knock on Dayton or his college, but it wasn't even, you know, it was like a community college. Or like, you know, look, I don't want to diss Dayton, you know, because he has problems, and I'm not making it about that. But Cody uprooted the whole family when they were living all in the same little cul-de-sac. They had it made there. You know, the family was still happy. They saw each other every day. Cody just went from house to house to house to house to house to house. And then he decided, oh, let's move to the middle of nowhere so Dayton could have go to college there. And like, what about Cody's kids? And I don't like to say this either, but Cody's blood kids that were in college everywhere else. And Cody was set on doing everything for Robyn and making Robyn happy, and he forgot the rest of the kids. And now, you know, how many grandkids do they have now from that? They don't have any grandkids from Robyn. So you are not only neglecting your now 17 children, but, you know, McKelty has kids, Maddie has kids. Who else has kids? Logan has kids. I think that's it. I might be forgetting somebody. There's a lot of people involved.
So my only thought about Robyn giving up, or the reason they had to follow Dayton, is because I see it as she struggled with him coming out and doing this thing on his own, given what he deals with. And I kind of felt like when I heard it at first, I'm thinking, well, she's that kind of mom, or was this a selfish reason off of that? But I kind of see it as a combination of both. She was afraid for Dayton to come out and be out in Flagstaff by himself or whatever, you know, given what he was dealing with. I'll just put it out there, autism. As a mother of children with autism, I understand. Well, the first time my oldest moved out, I was like, oh, okay, I will be fine. I boohooed my heart out, but then again, I really struggle with her if it wasn't that, and if it was more than that, because of how it's all worked itself out. You know, how we see everything now. So,
and JC, thank you for saying this comment, because it was Isabel that needed, like, with the curved spine, with the scoliosis.
Yes.
And, you know, Christine's like, we finally have a date for surgery for Isabel. I think it was here in New Jersey, if I remember correctly. And Cody wouldn't go, and he told Christine, well, it's COVID and restrictions and restrictions and restrictions, and he wouldn't go to go. And that was like a surgery. It wasn't like she was getting like, you know, her tonsils taken out. You know, that was a surgery correcting her fucking spine.
And his
So, you
reason for
know,
not doing it was COVID, wasn't it?
yeah, it was. And, you
Right.
know,
And then what did he do
Isabel's
after that?
spine was like a C. It was like, you know, and she needed the surgery, and, you know, she could barely walk. And Cody's like, oh, she could wait. Yet they uproot the family from Vegas, where they all had it made, to the desert, where there's nothing there, all for Dayton. And I have to imagine how Isabel felt. You know, just like Garrison and Gabriel were mad about the rules, and you saw the fights they had with each other. And you know.
Yeah. My issue with that whole thing is when he went to the wedding and then danced without, you know, danced with everybody there, danced around, jumped around, and no mask in sight. But he was upset about he had to, there's a possibility that he could spread, you know, do that. And then he's got to be safe so he can go to all the families, which made no sense to me at all. The entire thing. He's the one going between the families. He's just as likely to be the spreader.
What about the part where Cody goes driving on a road trip because he needs me time with his buddies? What about that? During the same restrictions, he's hanging out at the house, no mask, with his buddies, having a good old time, pounding beers and shit like that. Where were all the rules then? Ooh. So
I always felt like a bit of that was more Robyn being the one putting those rules in place. We saw footage of her when she said that she spoke to the doctor, and these were the doctor's rules or whatever, his advice on what to do. And then I think she's the one. I don't think Cody ever was the one who had those. I have always thought that it was Robyn who was in contact, because I do kind of see her maybe a little bit of, I don't want to say it, but OCD type of thing. She's really.
I mean, come on, like his rules, like, you know, you have to. What? Let me get me.
The fact that
like you have to, when you get mail, you have to like scrub it clean and Windex it and all that bullshit. Come on.
I will admit,
I did that.
My husband laughed. I said, "No, the mail. You have to spray the mail with sanitizer."
And then let's not forget who got COVID first: Robyn and Cody.
From the nanny.
All these rules that they put in place, and then Cody and Robyn are the first to get the Rona.
Yes, I agree with Linda. She says she lost all respect when he did that to Isabel. That's just the tip of the iceberg. And now we have new stuff going on with what he had to say about Garrison.
Pisces, of course. I'm just saying, like, you know, he had 18, he's 17 now. I didn't mean any disrespect in that. But, you know, if we're talking logistically now, he has 17 kids and not 18. No disrespect to Garrison in any way.
Whoever.
You know, and Cody's excuse is, well, you know, we were living different lives, and, you know, my only regret is that I didn't have a beer with him. But I'm the victim. Cody's the victim. When he's calling Garrison a bully, his own son.
Yes.
Because Garrison and Gabriel reached out to Robyn and said, "What are you doing? Why are you ruining the Christmas exchange?" That's like, you know.
We could go on for days.
Okay. So on the other side of the dime, Janelle also had an interview with People magazine, and Janelle, and I believe everything Janelle says, that she constantly was in contact with Gary. You know how much Janelle loved her boys. You know, I think the main reason why Janelle split or started to split from Cody was because of her boys. And, you know, remember Janelle saying, well, according to Cody, I can't bring my sons to Robyn's house for Christmas? No. you know, um, how do I phrase this the right way?
He had all those rules where they had to come and apologize to him. Remember,
Right.
and then when she brought that up to him and said, "Well, you said this," it became a contention that caused that huge fight where he said, "You're not listening." And then the one outside where they were all sitting around and he gets up and he's all upset. You told the boys that they're going on that. That's probably the last thing they heard from him because he doesn't. They said that Truly would go. Was it Truly or Savannah would go like 6 months without hearing from him? Was it Savannah?
Like and I've had this problem in my own family with my own father. You know, it's not the kid's responsibility to be the one contacting their parent. I mean, you know, maybe, and I'm talking about like under 18, right? Like with Savannah, you know, Cody, you know, Janelle had said like that Cody didn't even see Savannah at all for 6 months or something like that, and you know, he was so barricaded in Club $1.6 million home with the horrible purple paintings and the gaudy furniture and the knickknacks and this, that, and the other. It was their kids' job to keep in contact with him.
Right.
And that just didn't sit well with me either.
No.
You know, don't pop out 18 kids and then like once they're done, once they're out and they turn 18, according to Cody, well, they're adults and, you know.
Yes, he did that because his father did that to him. He
Well,
admitted, he said that. That's how he was raised. When he turned 18, his father, because his dad had how many kids? I'm sure somebody in the chat knows how many children his father had. And so then
did Cody's dad turn into polygamy later? Because Cody was part of the FDS and then he was doing missions and stuff like that. So was his father always in polygamy? Because I feel like he changed to it later, like Cody did.
I thought he was raised in it. I know that from what I remember, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought he was always
That
raised.
that might be the case, but I know that if Cody was doing missions for the Mormon Church, that he was still in the Mormon Church. You know, because fundamentalists don't do missions. But I might have that wrong in my head. I was right.
So the dad
Okay, the dad did
did
do it later, and you know, and when Cody married Mary, I think that's when it started. I think before they got married, he's like, by the way, I'm gonna want more wives, and I guess Mary had to say okay to it, and then you know, poor Mary who only had the one kid. And she was always disparaged because, you know, Janelle and Christine popped out 6 each, and poor Mary with the one. And, you know, and that's why I always had like, you know, a soft spot in my heart for Mary because I couldn't imagine being Mary and seeing, you know, when they were living in that big house in Utah, you know, on the first season where all three of them had different apartments. I couldn't imagine Mary seeing all these kids popping out and like wishing it was her because Mary was the first wife. You know, Mary didn't have the first kid. Logan was the firstborn through Janelle. I believe it was Logan, then Mariah, Leon, and then Isabel's the oldest on Christine's side, right?
Christine's oldest daughter is Aspen.
Aspen. Okay, then Aspen,
So it's
and
Logan,
then you know,
Aspen. I used to have those. See if I can find them.
either way, Mary wasn't even able to give him his first child. It was Janelle that did. So I always felt bad for Mary, you know, having to live in that house, seeing all the kids, seeing Cody more involved with Christine and Janelle, and you know, because they have more kids. I don't even know how we got on this tangent.
Hey, that's what
Oh,
both
okay.
of us do best.
Janelle had no idea that Garrison was struggling. I believe Janelle, you know, because I know how much Janelle loves her boys. And you know, you always saw Garrison and Gabriel very close to Janelle in almost every episode. And Janelle goes to say that the last text that she got from Garrison, which is super sad, was that he was having dark thoughts. No, I thought so too, JJ. But then when I started like really getting into this, Mariah's third, right? I say Mariah because I'm looking at the timeline. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Mariah or Leon. I just, I'm remembering the season. So when I say Mariah, it's Mariah of the past. It is what it is. I think so. It was. I thought Leon was second. Logan was definitely first, and whether it's Leon second or Aspen second, or I'm not quite sure how that worked out.
So Aspen is 27. Then McKelty is 26. Peyton 24. Gwendolyn 21. Isabel 19. Truly 12.
How old was Aspen?
Aspen was 27.
I think Mariah is 22.
And Leon is in there. I think where did it go?
I've always known him as Mariah.
Oh, Leon is Leon secretly married. Oh wait, no. Doesn't. Oh, I'm not. I don't like.
Yeah, it's no disrespect here, like by me calling her Mariah or anybody else. We've known her as Mariah, and I'm talking about the past. And in the past, she was Mariah. If I was referring to Leon now, in present tense, and I called Leon Mariah, that would be disrespectful. I think there's too many rules these days with what you can and cannot say, and I'm not terribly PC all the time, so I try. It is what it is. The last text that Janelle got from Garrison was Garrison saying that he was in a dark place, and Janelle was worried, but he told her that like there's nothing in the house that I can make this happen, which is not the case because he did. You have the timeline?
So Logan is 29. Aspen is 28. Leon is 28. And so Madison is 28. McKelty is 27. Hunter is 27. Peyton is 25.
It's crazy that they're like all like almost in their 30s. Like that makes me feel old. When we were watching this,
yeah. Garrison would have been 25 as well. I do believe this year. I'm hoping that this is updated.
Let me tell you something. Go ahead.
Then you got Dayton as a new kids to the family who is 24. Gabe is 22. Gwendolyn 22.
Okay, Aurora, we're good. We don't need to go down the whole line. We're good.
But you can see who is it. Yeah.
But I understand. I partially understand Janelle's grief because in my family, my mother, obviously a lot of people know, took her own life, and my Aunt Peggy was murdered me. And my grandmother raised me, and I saw her cry every night. Well, till she almost died, till she passed away almost, about her daughters and the grief of losing a child. It's just disgusting, and maybe that's why I feel the way I feel about the Sister Wives Closet thing. Like they're making money off of it, which it's and to understand why I'm feeling the way I do. That's why, because I saw my grandmother cry every night, almost every night, about her daughters that were gone.
I have the S.
She had 3
in my family as well.
He had three daughters, my mom, my Aunt Peggy, and then my other Aunt Anne. And my mom did what she did. My Aunt Peggy was ordered me, and my Aunt Anne walked away from the family. So in essence, she lost all three of her daughters, and it was very hard for her. And when she took me in, I was like the son she never had, and like it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'll get sad. But so I believe everything Janelle said. So let's get down because I might have some tea here on what happened at this funeral. I'm sorry. What happened at this funeral that caused an uproar between McKelty and Robyn? Let me see me here. There it is. I'm sorry to hear that, Barbara. It's hey. Okay, so there's a fallout. Katie Joy posted that the which I reposted. That Katie Joy gets the credit on that one. McKelty commenting to a fan on her Patreon about what's going on with her and her dad, and she said that there was an issue at a funeral, and that there was an issue at a funeral, and it caused a fallout between Robyn and pretty much the rest of the family. So that was like my last minute tea that I just heard. I can't verify this, but it makes sense in my head. So I was just told right before this live started that the reason, now this is allegedly, because I can't verify it yet. So this is allegedly. The reason why Robyn and McKelty had problems at the funeral was because Robyn said something untoward about Garrison at the funeral. And Robyn had caused a scene which made the whole normal part of the family take a step back. Again, can't verify it, allegedly, but it had something to do, and I can see it in my head. I can see Robyn saying something snarky about Garrison. It makes sense in my head. Can't prove it yet.
If you remember how they were seated in the pictures, McKelty was off on the other side with her arms folded. Now it's sad and everything else. It's a sad event, and I'm sure that more emotions and all that played into that too. But I always felt like when I saw her there, she looked upset more. I mean, like perturbed more than sad in that picture. So I don't.
Cody didn't even go to Janelle's house when he found out that Garrison had passed away. What is wrong with you? And his only comment is, "I wish we had a beer together because I thought I had an infinite number of time." And let me tell you this, because McKelty just said on her Patreon that she didn't even know that their house was for sale.
Right. Yeah. Tony found out live.
She had no idea that Robyn and Cody's house was for sale. Wouldn't that be something the whole family would know about, like that they're moving or whatever? Why? And McKelty also said that he hasn't changed. He's still like kind of a slime ball. And post Garrison's death, that him saying, "I wish I could have taken more time with him or took him out for beer and pizza," or whatever he said. You would think that after losing Garrison to S, he would want to reach out to all the 17 other children to keep in contact with them. You already lost one son. But has Cody done that? No!
No, and that's come from McKelty. McKelty has said that.
That's
and I wanted to
straight from
pick up on
McKelty's
this.
mouth.
I wanted to pick up a little bit on this. I have a feeling that his response, his reaction, and how he handled himself when all this happened with Garrison is because of this comment right here. If you know anything about the subject in a lot of, what I consider LDS occult. I'm sorry.
Addie, tell it. No, tell it.
And other ones that are similar to it, there is a stigma that's placed on anyone who unalives themselves. And I have a feeling that is why he reacted. That's why he was the way he was when all of it popped off, when all of it happened. And I'm sure it infuriated the children who are probably a little bit more removed from the religious angle of all of it. And I'm sure they were like, yeah, Dad didn't handle this well at all. That's just my opinion, and that's allegedly. So there we go.
Yeah, Crystal, which kids? Robyn's kids? Which kids?
Yeah.
Now he has this opportunity to mend fences with the rest of his children that he forgot about, Christine's and Janelle's. And he's still Cody. And not only has he not, and this is from McKelty's mouth, not only has he not done that, but now he's selling his $1.6 million mansion to get a $3.6 million mansion. Where are his priorities? Robyn, that's what it is. I'm sorry. I can't stand her. Yes. I can't stand him. And seeing that my sister wives closet thing with that men's bracelet that no man would ever fucking buy gets to the I could breathe fire right now. And according to so Robyn's brother took his own life, right?
From what I hear, let me see.
Yeah, can we look? Can we be positive on that one? Because I have a point, which might change.
I pretty good.
Yes, he was 22.
How long ago was that?
In let me see here. No,
hey, Glenda.
This is in December 7th, 2022, I believe.
I would love to know when she put that bracelet up. Is there any way we could find that out? Like when she put that up for sale on the site?
Yeah, I don't know how to check that other than maybe look at take a picture and look at maybe there's some stuff that goes with it that would tell when it was uploaded. I have no idea. But yes, so 2022, I do believe.
No, he was FLDS, right? Cody was, fundamental. Or the what is it? Apostolist brethren, like apostolistic.
Was it AUB?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm trying to get a confirmed date. Yes.
So my issue now is, how could Robyn be like, oh, my brother, SSS, and let me make this charm for $150 fucking dollars, when now she's doesn't feel the same way about Garrison? I don't know. It's all disgusting and yucky, and I hate all of it. I hate all of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to confirm what I'm looking at. No, maybe he was older than that. Is that the same guy? Holy crud. I'm trying to... Anywho, is that the right one? No, maybe it says I'm looking at an obituary for the same name of the brother. Yeah, it is him. So he was February 22, 2022. I'm not going to give a name or whatever, but so he was 80. So not 22. That was the year. Sorry. So he was. If am I seeing this right? I hope this is the right.
Wait a minute. Look at Gentry Jade here. I know it was this week they relaunched it. I went on the website this week and it was down. There was nothing for sale. Only homepage and place to put your email updates. Oh, this bitch. Not you, Gentry Jade, Robyn. So, you know, I'm taking what you're saying as fact right now, because I haven't seen. I don't know if that's accurate, but I'm going on what you're saying right now. If what Gentry Jade is saying is true, oh my God, because they know the new season's starting. Oh man, this is nope. They knew that if this is accurate in what you're saying, they knew the new season was coming up. There was, and Addie, you said that too, that there was something for sale on the Sister Wives Closet thing, right?
Yeah.
So you saw it with your own eyes too.
It's been that way for a long time. I have a feeling that if they put anything up, they put it up recently because the new season is coming out. That's just if this is accurate.
So now she's doing this on Garrison. Maybe that came up at the funeral. No, I believe you because Addie said Addie. So we have two people who saw the same thing, and I know you got. I know Addie would never lie, you know, and you know. Oh my God, Robyn is trash. She's so far beyond trash.
Gutter trash.
So now they brought back Sister Wives Closet to have this men's bracelet for $150, Cody. $150 about S. They're yeah. You want to see it? Look, I'm just showing Cody. Cody just got home. Look, $147. Choice to keep going. Sterling silver S awareness men's ID bracelet. Cody, you're a man. Would you ever wear a bracelet like that?
No.
No man would.
No.
And we're gay for Christ's sakes.
No, I would never.
Hey, Jules.
I mean, no. I'm sorry, no.
And a man would never wear a bracelet like that. Let me just show it one more time.
So I'm promoting that I was a SA survivor.
Like, look.
Like, why am I gonna?
So this was oh my God, that's it. The first bracelet, I got it now. Now I know it. This first bracelet for $90 was when I guess her brother passed away. And now they repurposed it by just changing this right here. Changing this little
saying.
No, it's the same saying.
Oh, it is.
They repurposed it by changing the etching here for $90 to making it now a men's bracelet. And the etching is broader here, right here. That's the only difference between the two for $147. And this came up last week, knowing that the fucking season was about to start. I'm mad as hell.
So I did find that her Robyn's brother did pass at the age of 22. Took me a minute. Not the other person, I think, was probably another family member or the father. I didn't, but yes, she did lose a brother at age 22 to S.
And
I heard that it was in 2017 when it happened.
And charging $150 for it and saying a portion is going towards this, like, you know, charity. And like Valhalla said, a portion could be 0.01 cents. That's a portion.
Because she's greedy.
They're all greedy.
They all are, yes.
Oh, no, JC. The timing is just right for them. how better off to start the new season when there was nothing for sale, on Sister Wives Closet, and all of a sudden the season starts, tomorrow, and this is up on the fucking on their page. It's disgusting.
I think she should have said, since they have obviously had more than one loved one unalive, that it would have been better to say on behalf of our family, not that, because I understand that she's running the website, but it wasn't.
Oh, that was supposed to be like all the Sister Wives projects together. Remember that episode, like what, 8 years ago? I'm going to open up my own jewelry line, and I want you all to be behind it. And I need you to do this. I need you, Janelle. You need to do the books. Christine, you need to be in charge of advertising. Remember that episode?
Yeah.
And like everyone like looked at Robyn like she had 15 different heads.
But I think that it would be better of her to have said that on behalf of the family, since they have obviously on her side, his side, it just seems very much I, me in that one, that it was just for whenever it was. And whenever she started it, I don't know when it was, but it seems like it was soon. I can't remember when the last time I went over there. It was sometime this year was when I went over there to see if my Sister Wives Closet was still doing anything. And from what I remember, I don't remember seeing anything, that everything was taken down. It was just, the page was still there. There was nothing on it for sale, in my opinion. So.
No, Glenda, I don't believe the bio dad's involved at all after what she said about the bio dad. And the bio dad is like, he's like a name in the Sister Wives community. I mean, in like the Mormon, he was like a Jessup. He was a Jessup, wasn't
he? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And the Jessups are a big name.
Oh yeah.
In polygamy.
In the AUB.
So I highly doubt that their dad has seen the kids, because she had to escape from them. There was a terrible marriage. She was monogamous at that point, and her getting away from him made her want to have like a polygamous lifestyle. What? Huh? You came from like polygamy royalty, and you knew that. And there's Georgie.
And yes to this one, Sheila. That question, yes.
Aye. So I think we about covered everything. Right? Is there anything more that we need to say before tomorrow's premiere comes? That's why I wanted to do this live.
I'm excited about tomorrow. I have
a feeling that the first couple episodes are going to be like still like years back. And
did you see some of the footage that came out when they were showing where some of the clips and stuff during the trailers and whatnot, and you saw everybody there, and it's like, I think it was it Christine and Janelle over in one side of the room, and he was off on the other, and they were completely ignoring each other, and that was a whole thing. So I think this is going to be a year of a lot of screaming at televisions due to Cody. I know I will be one of them, yelling at my TV. But yeah, the trailers
for me right now is like, I had no idea about the Sister Wives Closet before I started this live, and like on a whim I said, let's check it out, because Addie, you had said that there's nothing on there. It's pretty much shut down. There's just a homepage and no items for sale. And then a week before the show starts, they repurpose it and they add this bracelet on it. That should be everyone's big takeaway.
Yes.
And I'm so disgusted with it. Like Cody from White Chicks, I'm so freaking pissed, man. Okay, you're cool. Gotta love where we live. 25 miles an hour zone. There's good. Somebody just went 100 right past our house. So I'm going to end this for now. So in the future, we will be doing, because Sister Wives and 90 Days the same night. We're going to be doing our Sister Wives recaps on Mondays and 90 Day Before Today on Tuesdays. I will be live later on my friends, the Lego channel. And you can make fun of me for just struggling to put this stupid owl together because it's funny. So that's later tonight. The link is on my community tab. That's at 9 o'clock Eastern.
Oh.
Tomorrow we have Molly Hopkins from 90 Day, who's giving me an exclusive interview. So that's tomorrow night at 7. And then also, I haven't set the live up yet, but Tuesday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we will be going, I'll be interviewing Danielle Jabali about what's going on in her life and her GoFundMe and that. So with that being said, thank you, Addie, for being up here with me tonight.
Love you, Addie.
Thank you guys in the chat for being here. Oh, wait a minute.
Everybody.
Wait a minute. He died in April 2017.
Yes, that's what I said. Yeah. Yep.
That bracelet, that's all for Garrison then. I thought he died like a couple of years ago. Maybe.
I think that she wrote it about her brother because she says somebody in my family. I think it should, if she has more than one person.
Garrison's in her family too.
Right, but it seems odd that she would say, it's just in how, maybe she should have, I think she should have said on behalf of family members that we've lost or whatever, and then said it that way. It was very, to me, it was like she was saying.
And then charge $150 for a men's bracelet that no one's going to buy.
Well, people will buy it.
It's a men's bracelet. It's the same bracelet as the woman's bracelet.
Out there that will do anything for those people.
That bracelet just took me out, man.
They will.
It did.
They'll sell tons of them because you have people just like them that are making it and selling them. So they'll sell them.
All right, guys. I will see you guys later at 9 o'clock. The link, if can someone drop the link for the Lego Live in the chat? It's also on my community tab. I'll see you at 9 o'clock over there. Yeah, I'm sorry. We were sick this week. Well, I was. Cody's still been sick, but I was hit with I feel better now. But maybe we could do a members live. Let me think.
To be determined.
Yeah, TBT. I got to think about. I have a lot going on. I haven't been blogging seriously like the last 2 years because I had a lot going on in my life. But now that that's behind me, and I'm trying to get back to where I used to be, and I forgot how grueling it was trying to be on top of everything with multiple shows. So. Since I woke up today, like at 9 o'clock in the morning, I've been researching, and he came out. He goes, "What are you listening to?" I'm like, "I'm podcasts," and I'm like, I feel like I'm in like college again, like doing homework. So
yeah,
we're gonna get a members live, and I promise you, it'll be soon. Let's see. You know what? Let's shoot for tomorrow night at 10 after 90 Day ends. Let's shoot for that. Okay. And I'll do an all members live to get everyone's thoughts on what you would like to see on members. And yeah, I'm good now. I got to get ready because I kind of have to cheat and put some more of Legos together before the live starts. So it's not another 4-hour live. So I'm going to start putting bag 3 on Hedwig, just so I'm not boring my buddies at the Lego channel. So let's shoot. I'll do a members live tomorrow night at 10 after 90 Day. It'll be all members. And then we'll figure out what we want to do on member stuff from here on out. And that's it. Love you guys. Love you, Addie. Love you guys in the chat. Thanks for supporting us, supporting me, supporting Addie. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow night with Molly. Make sure you're watching the Molly interview. It's going to be lit. Bye, everybody.
Keep an eye on my channel. I got stuff coming.
And please go sub to Addie's channel and like, comment, get her in the algorithm, please.
I've fallen out
And-
of the algorithm.
Please make sure you're supporting Addie as well. All right, guys, it's 6:48. I have 2 hours to put bag 3 together, which will before the live starts, so I can start that on bag 4. I was tentative about opening the chat because of everything, but I know that everybody can't afford a membership, so I can't afford memberships to other people's channels. So it's I want everybody here, and I want to hear your thoughts. Molly is 7:00 tomorrow night, 7:00 Eastern.
I'm excited about seeing Molly again.
I am too. All right, good night, everybody. I'll see you at 9:00. Bye, everybody.